Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. This is Tomas Daza. I'm with Professor Alecse today, and this is the IB Digital Squad interviews. Professor Alecse, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Tomas. Thank you very much for inviting me.
Absolutely. We're super happy to have you. So first of all, I just wanted to thank you for taking out the time of your day to really meet with us. It's really a few chances that we get as students to find out more about the people making a big impact within the integrated business program. So we just wanted to thank you so much.
My
Off to
pleasure.
Off to the first question, Professor Alecse. We wanted to know a little bit about your professional experience, what your road looked like from college, where you're from, and everything that took you and the little steps to being in your shoes today.
Tomas, I'm thinking I'm a very good example of a student that it's, accessing the integrated business program because I have a very diverse professional experience. I was moving from different positions in different industries. Um, it's a long story, so let's just make it short. I started in a power plant, working in a power plant. I went through all the universities, years, master's programs and everything working. So I do understand when my students are working, I do feel them. I know how easy to come to school after you are going to work all day. I do remember very well that. And I end up here, like I end up in business, like I was working for the construction industry. I was running a construction company. I was launching a construction company on my own. Now I'm running my own business too. So I have a very diverse professional experience, a very diverse life experience in general. I'm originally from Romania, ended up in Florida 7 years ago with some previous experience in Michigan in the United States at Michigan State University. So I do know something about, diverse type of professional path, let's put it like that.
Absolutely. Romania sounds beautiful. That's still one of my dream places to visit one day. That's a long way from here, that's for sure.
After the pandemic, I strongly recommend you to go to visit because it is a very nice place.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Professor. Up to the second question, we really wanted to know more about the managing small business finance courses that you teach in the integrated business program. So if we could find a simple way on how to put this class on simple terms for future incoming integrated business students which are interested in the class, what would you say to them?
I will tell you that this is one of the very few classes at UCF that is strictly dealing or directly dealing with small businesses. Usually the classes that you are taking in the business programs here are kind of directed to the corporate part of business, which is perfectly fine. There are a lot of big corporations and there are a lot of great jobs that you can get in a corporation. But what the class that I'm doing is offering you is giving you a perspective, a more holistic perspective, let's put it like that, on how a business is running. And it's not just how a small business is running, but because we are looking at more, smaller level in the small businesses, I am walking my students practically to all the roles in a business, something that you are not getting if you are ending up directly working in a corporation. Because if you work in a corporation, you will get some very targeted experience, very niche experience. Let's say, I don't know, you want to work for the marketing department in a big corporation. You will be probably a great marketer. They will train you very well to do that job, but you will not get too much, information about how the rest of the departments of the business are coordinating with the marketing in like getting the decisions done, structuring different collaboration part in that. If you are looking at the small business level, you will better understand how everything inside of a business, small or big, is functioning. And that is giving you, my idea is that it's giving you a lot of competitive advantage in the job market, because you'll be able to kind of collaborate better with the rest of the people around your department. Doesn't matter what is the department that you are ending up.
Yeah, absolutely. Sounds great. I was fortunate enough to take the course. So for any future integrated business students, if you guys are interested, highly recommend this course. You guys already know Professor Alecse, and he's a killer at his job. And then for the last question, which is my favorite part of our section, we wanted to ask you, Professor Alecse, if you happen to have any advice any life lessons for any future integrated business program, especially taking into consideration all your experience and your diversity within everywhere you've worked at?
Don't be afraid to try new things. That will be my advice in this in general. And it's not only professionally speaking, but now we are talking about, the profession. But even in the workplace, don't be afraid to take, new chances and new challenges in that, because that led me from, starting in that power plant that I was telling you about to ending up in the construction industry. After I spent some time in the nonprofit area, and now I'm teaching and I'm running my own business here. So you just need to be curious and want to try new things.
You guys heard him yourselves. Do not be afraid to try new things. That is the one message we leave off with today's video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Again, this has been the Integrated Business Digital Squad interviews. Thank you so much, Professor Alecse, for coming with us today. I am incredibly excited to share all this content and for really us to get a true chance to get to know you a little deeper. Thank you so much, Professor.
Thank you very much, and I hope I will see a lot of you that you are watching this now in class sometime.
Will do. Thank you guys so much, and we're over.